Are the Los Angeles Lakers about to waste another year of championship contention by standing pat at the trade deadline? That's the burning question keeping Lakers Nation awake at night. And folks, the answer you're about to hear might make you want to throw your remote at the TV. Let's paint the picture here. Remember those electric first few weeks of the season? Luka was cooking defenses like a Michelin star chef, Austin Reeves had transformed into an all-star caliber player, and JJ Redick was proving all the doubters wrong in his rookie coaching campaign. The Lakers looked dangerous, legitimate, like a team that could make serious noise come playoff time. LeBron James, defying father time once again, was putting up numbers that would make players half his age jealous. The purple and gold faithful were dreaming big, and rightfully so. But then reality came crashing down like a poorly defended pick and roll. When LeBron returned from injury, something shifted. The offensive flow that looked so smooth suddenly became clunky. The defense, which was supposed to be a strength, turned into a liability so bad that Lakers' defensive breakdowns became viral content across social media. We're talking about the kind of defensive lapses that make you question if these guys have ever heard of help defense or rotations. It's been painful to watch, and the advanced metrics back up what our eyes are telling us. For the past month, trade rumors have swirled around the Lakers like a tornado. Names have been thrown around, possibilities discussed. Hope has flickered in the hearts of desperate fans. Jimmy Butler? Giannis Antetokounmpo? Every superstar rumor finds its way to Los Angeles because that's what Lakers fans expect, demand, even. But here's where the story takes a turn that's going to test your patience. And according to Christian Clark and Dan Woik of The Athletic, the front office is essentially waving the white flag on any meaningful deadline moves. They're punting, kicking the can down the road, telling you to wait until summer while this flawed roster limps through the playoffs. Let's dig into what Lakers sources are actually saying, because this is where it gets both interesting and infuriating. The front office is pointing to Dallas as their blueprint, noting how long it took the Mavericks to build the optimal roster around Luka. They're acknowledging what everyone with functioning eyeballs already knows. This team desperately needs more athleticism, better shooting, and competent defense. These aren't minor tweaks we're talking about. These are fundamental roster construction issues that separate contenders from pretenders. But here's the kicker that's going to drive you absolutely insane. According to sources around the team, any potential deadline move would only address one of those three critical needs. 1. You need athleticism, shooting, and defense to compete with the Celtics, the Nuggets, the elite teams of this league. Getting one piece of that puzzle is like showing up to a gunfight with a butter knife. It's inadequate, insufficient, and frankly, unacceptable for a franchise with championship expectations. The organization's master plan? Wait until summer when they could have as many as 3 first-round picks to deploy in trades. Now, let's be fair for a moment. That's actually solid asset management from a long-term perspective. 3 first-rounders give you real ammunition to make a transformative move. You could package those picks with a young player and actually land a legitimate all-star who checks multiple boxes. That's the kind of move that changes your championship odds overnight. But here's the brutal reality that Lakers fans need to confront. LeBron James is 41 years old. Every season, every playoff run, every game matters because the clock is ticking louder than ever. This isn't some rebuild situation where you can afford to be patient. When you have a top 5 player of all time still performing at an elite level, you don't waste seasons. You don't punt on opportunities. You go all in because windows this special don't stay open forever. The Miami Heat didn't wait around when they had LeBron. The Cavaliers made win-now moves. Championship organizations understand urgency. Look at what's happening right now in the Western Conference. The Nuggets have figured out their rotation. The Thunder are young, hungry, and loaded with talent. The Mavericks, ironically, have built exactly the kind of roster the Lakers are trying to replicate. Every week that passes without improvement is a week where the gap between the Lakers and true contenders widens. The defense isn't going to magically fix itself through coaching adjustments alone. The athleticism deficit doesn't disappear because guys try harder. These are personnel problems that require personnel solutions, and the front office is essentially telling you those solutions aren't coming until June. So, where does this leave Lakers Nation heading into the second half of the season? You're stuck with this roster, warts, and all for the playoff push. JJ Redick is going to have to work absolute magic with rotations and schemes. LeBron and Luka will need to carry an offensive load that might not be sustainable over an 82-game season plus playoffs. Austin Reeves has to maintain his elevated play. And somehow, someway, this group needs to find defensive intensity and execution that's been missing for months. The front office might be right that the real transformation happens in summer. Building a championship roster around a player like Luka takes time, patience, and the right assets. 3 first-round picks could absolutely be the foundation for a blockbuster trade that brings in the kind of two-way star this team desperately needs. But that's cold comfort when you're watching this flawed roster struggle against elite competition right now, knowing that another year of LeBron's prime is slipping away. Here's the uncomfortable truth. The Lakers are betting that this current group can exceed expectations, that chemistry and coaching can overcome talent deficits, that they can somehow punch above their weight class come playoff time. It's possible, but it's far from probable. Championship teams don't usually hope and pray their way to titles. They identify problems and fix them aggressively. Lakers fans, you've got a choice to make. You can accept this reality and lower your expectations for the season, or you can hold on to hope that this team finds something special within themselves. Either way, the cavalry isn't coming at the deadline. This is your roster. These are your Lakers. And come April, we'll find out if patience was wisdom or if it was just another wasted opportunity in purple and gold. What do you think? Is the front office making the smart long-term play? Or are they wasting precious time with LeBron still elite? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if this analysis fired you up, smash that like button because we're going to keep bringing you the unfiltered truth about your Lakers all season long.